Hi, this is Tim from Cedar River Music. I'm going to show you the new features in Creative Sequence Music Teacher version 2. In the previous video, please check that out, we show the lesson book, which is this center tab at the bottom, where you can organize lessons by grade, you can search for key words, and inside the lessons you can use a lot of drop-down menus to really speed things up. So check that out. But the new feature we're going to show you is the planner, which is the bottom right tab. But before I go to that, I'm going to go to settings real quick. And if you scroll down to calendars, you see it says sync events to calendars. And then you can click there and choose any calendars that are synced with your iOS device, with your phone or your iPad. And once you do that, they will actually show up on your calendar as well as in the app. So then we click the planner in the bottom right corner, and you can see a monthly calendar view. Before we go into the days, we're going to click this button at the bottom that says Set Teaching Days. And you can see there it has highlighted which days I'm actually teaching. You could click Add All Weekdays, and it will do that. And then you can individually tap to remove or add days that you're teaching. The reason for this feature is so that when we do a rotation of a repeating class, it only shows up on the days that you're actually teaching. So then you can swipe right or left to set each month. You can see I've already done that. And when you're done with the whole year, you can click Done. And you go back to this view. Now you want to go into a day, so I'll tap on Today, and you can see I've actually got two there. There's a few glitches. If you ever run into this where you have two classes that are the same, you can try deleting it. It might delete both of them, but a few syncing issues. They should be worked out very soon. Rarely will you lose information, so definitely send me an email if you're having a lot of trouble with that, and we will get all the bugs worked out. So I can create a new class here. I can choose a grade from the drop-down menu. Change the date if I don't like the date it was on. I can set a time. We'll say 11:10 to 11:40. I'm going to skip over this recurring for just a minute. I can choose a lesson plan. Now these are the lesson plans for 4th grade because I marked that up above. And of course you could click on that. Sorry, I got to hit done first. Click on that and you will go right to that lesson plan. And then down here, you can put steps to the lesson. Introduce poem to class. Transfer to body percussion. Stuff like that. And then when you're done, you come back in here and you click little check boxes. And if you don't get it done, leave it unchecked and you'll know that for next time. Okay, there's a trash can at the top if you want to delete the whole class. But then now let's look at this recurring where it says occurs once. If I click on that and then click it where it says once, now I can choose weekly, which gives me days of the week, every day, and then all different types of rotations. So if I choose a 6-day rotation, it's going to assume that today, the day that you're starting with is day 1. But let's say you teach on day 1 and day 4 of the rotation. You could click that or any combination that you want. Then you want to also change your end date, and you can actually overshoot the end of your school year by quite a bit, because if you've set those teaching days to stop in the end of May or the middle of June or whenever you're done teaching, going too far will not create extra classes. So none of that's done yet. When I hit the back button, it's going to ask me if I'm sure, because any changes I make here will delete previous rotations that I've made. So I'm going to hit save, and it should be creating a version of that class called new class. And see it's at 11:10, like I said it. And there should be a rotation now. So you can see it's on the 13th, the 18th, the 23rd, and so forth. Notice it's not the same day of the week. It's where it lands in that rotation. And that goes through really for my whole school year now. That's set out. In addition to viewing like this by day, you can also click in the top right corner and you will get an event list, which lists day after day, and you can still click into those. Like I said, you can delete, and when you delete, you can choose deleting future events, deleting all of them, or just this one. And any changes you make to lesson plans or steps are only for that day. They won't overwrite the other ones in the repeat. We also have, there's a sync button up here at the top, which if you open this up on a new computer and you sign in, or I'm sorry, a new device and you sign in, or if you're just having trouble with the external calendar things, click that sync button, wait for it to stop spinning, and hopefully everything should be resynced there. Also, if you ever get lost because you're way out in the calendar, you can always click a Today button and it'll take you back to today. One more thing I want to show you, and that is when you do sync this with a calendar, the events will show up like this on the calendar with the steps to the song, the check boxes. If I had checked those as done in the lesson in the planner, they would show up with check marks there, and then it says created with Creative Sequence Music Teacher. Any changes I make in the calendar app will not sync back to Creative Sequence Music Teacher. So you need to make the changes in the Music Teacher app. But it allows you then to view these on your Apple Watch or on just your phone calendar, your notifications list of upcoming events. It also allows you to, if it's a Google Calendar, you can view them on the Google website and so forth. And that's pretty much it for Creative Sequence Music Teacher version 2. Make sure you check out the video from version 1 because all of that is still in place. And if you have any questions, check out csmusicteacher.com and let me know. If you need any help, any bugs, we'll fix them right away, and enjoy.